Bande Matram, good morning, welcome all of you. Pressure of the mother's force. Pressure of the mother's force, that is the topic of discussion. When it works, how it works. When it works, what is the impact? How can you feel the mother's force, pressure? Very tough, but very easily, if you are a little bit conscious, you can know. Even some output will be found in your clear vision, provided you are in the true consciousness. Unless otherwise you are unconscious, very difficult to study. Once you study, you are in the right consciousness, you will be able to know how really it acts on the mental, vital and physical planes and the various forces and on various levels. So this is the topic of discussion for this glorious morning. Almost we are approaching the new year. Here I can hope last year we were sitting and taking the classes discussing on the mother and Sri Aurobindo on various aspects from the different angles. Almost by the way, we are almost crossing 1 year. So this is the scenario. Right within few hours, maybe we will be celebrating the Xmas. Then we will be preparing for the zero night, and then that new year will be welcomed. So topic of discussion is on pressure of the mother's force. When the pressure of the mother's force works upon the consciousness, pressure of the mother's force working upon the consciousness, then in the plane on which it happens to be working, in different planes it is working. When this pressure is there and it happens in the working on different planes, a great activity of different forces is set in play, not one or two, from different angles, from the different directions, in different ways. It works. Example mother gives: if it is the mind, various mental forces you can find. The activity through different mental forces, if this is mind, and if it is vital, various vital forces. In different angles it works very interestingly. If it is mind, various mental forces. If it is vital, various vital forces. It is not safe to take all these for true things to be accepted without question and followed as commands of the mother. Don't apply your mind then, because the mind, it has got its limitation. It thinks, it sees haphazardly, it thinks apparently, it analyzes half-heartedly. And the vital, everything is confined to its it thinks everything should happen as per its desires, greeds, anxieties. So I'll tell it again, very interesting line. I will try to repeat it. When the pressure of the mother's force works in consciousness, then in the plane on which it happens to be working, the great activity of different forces is set in play. If it is mind, this is mental forces. If it is vital, then various vital forces. It is not safe to take all these things accepted without question. To be accepted without question, you accept, that is, there is no other go, for that you are, and without question, and followed as the commands of the mother. Whatever is coming, it is the command of the mother. In that way we have to take, and without any question. That is what the requirement. No voice heard within can prevail against her word. That is final, because she is the divine, she is the supreme. Her voice and her command is the worthiest one. So still in the course, no voice heard within can prevail against her word, and no intimation that comes through your mind. No intimation that comes through your mind can be accepted as a building, unless it is confirmed by her. Only the mother, only her voice, only her command, only her wordings, they are the final. But the thing is that everything should be accepted cordially, without question, and taken it for the commands of the mother. That is what to be taken in mind. It is like mental forces. In vital, it is something like vital forces. So this is the true attitude, and we can see the mother's forces, the pressure of the mother's force is working in the on the sadhakas. Again, Sri Aurobindo puts forward a little bit ahead. It is the emanation of the mother that is with each sadhak all the same. It is the emanation of the mother that which each sadhak all the same. In former days, when she was spending the night in the trance, in a night in a trance, not working in the ashram, she brought back her with the knowledge of all that is happening to everybody. What Sri Aurobindo Course clarifies, mother is the emanation of the mother. Sri Aurobindo Course, it is the emanation of the mother that is that with each sadhaka, all the time, with each sadhak all the time, it is there the emanation of the sadhaka. In former days, when Sri Aurobindo Course, before that prevailing days, Sri Aurobindo Course, in the former days, when she was spending the night in a trance most of the time, because initially we have heard her story. We have heard her story something like when she was even a kid. I can't say the words are not sufficient. These are may not be the appropriate words. I am not finding the words anyway. When at the very childhood, initially what is designed, because reading Savitri, I should not use the words like this anyway. In the childhood, when she was in trance, she had some beautiful occult visions before her, and she was seeing some miraculous in her life. Some miraculous events were actually gathering around. So we can find not working in the ashram, spending the night in trance. Then she brought back to the knowledge of all that was happening to everybody. Knowledge of the what is happening to everybody. That knowledge she gathered when she was sitting in trance, not in the ashram, like not working in the ashram. That time also she had. Nobody she has nowadays she has no time for that. That's what Sri Aurobindo clarifies. In that, because she is busy, over busy, she has no time absolutely to carry out all these things. But initially, when she was not working in the ashram, in the night she was in trance, she brought back the knowledge of all that was happening to everybody, everywhere. That was the greatness. But again, Sri Aurobindo quotes about the emanation. The emanation is not a deputy, but the mother herself. The mother herself, because in Savitri we have seen that great divine mother, the Aditi, was kept saying, O strong forerunner, I have heard thy cry, one shall descend and break the iron law and change nature's doom by the lone spirit's power. One shall descend, that avatar of the emanation, the avatar. One shall descend and break the iron law, change nature's doom by the lone spirit's power. So this is the Aditi, this is the story of Aditi. She has descended, and on her descent, Sri Aurobindo has quoted and explained also the might of all that never yet came down. The might of all that never yet came down, she has come down willfully, decidingly. She has come down into this desolate, forsaken, fallen earth to lift up the world, earth to the own divinity's heights. And this about the race, the man, they are actually trembling, they are shaken, they are fearful, they are living in a dangerous world, surrounded by and besieged by the death all around. She has come to rescue them and take them up, move them up, lift them up, taking their hands with her, catching their hands. She wants to lift the fallen world to the natural zenith. The emanation is not a deputy, but the mother herself. Sri Aurobindo clarifies. She is not that. It is not the deputy, but the mother herself. She is not bound to her body, but can put herself out, emanate in any way she likes. That is the greatness of the mother. Emanate in any way she likes, as per her choice. She can do everything. What emanates suits itself to the nature of her personal relation she has. That like this, for the same, for the all it is not the same thing. It varies from person to person according to their nature and personality they see. We have seen different varieties of forms, great aspects we have seen. So it varies from person to person as per their choice. Here in the course here, what emanates suits itself to the nature of the personal relation she has with the sadhak. Personal relation with the sadhak. Example I can give you once a great sadhak came to see, arrived mother and asked to see the original Mahakali aspect. Then mother told in the evening, whenever you are sitting in the hotel room and sitting for meditation, you just try to remain open to me. Done. In the evening he was open, but caution was there. If you feel horrified, then immediately start repeating my name. Then this sadhak was open in the evening as per the set time and the condition. He wanted to open himself towards the Divine Mother to see her emanation, great aspect of Mahakali, and it descended. He was so horrified, not to explain, not to be worried. He was so much horrified you can't imagine. Then trembling, sweating all throughout, got wet. Then immediately there was a possibility he could be able to manage on repeating the name ma 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 ma. After some time he was relaxed, came to the normal, regained normalcy, came to the normal position. That is what the format emanates as per the relation of her with the sadhaka, which is different with each. This relation varies, different with each, but that does not prevent it from being herself. She remains herself, wide infinity. But thing is that these emanations varies to the eyes and the ideas of the sadhaka as per their nature. So as per the relation of the mother with the sadhaka, it varies from person to person. But whole the way, Sri Aurobindo finally categorically explains, she does not prevent from being herself. That is the greatness, that is the beauty of the mother. That is the greatness, that is the magnanimity. She remains herself, wide infinity. Then Sri Aurobindo goes forward a little bit. We have seen mother's contact is there on all the day and all the night also. You can remember contact. If you feel at 9 this is closed, ashram is closed, nobody is there, I can't contact him like this. On that, during that days when she was physically present, mother's contact is there all the day and all the night. It is there, irrespective of time. Does not matter whether it is night or day, all the time. If one keeps the right contact with all inwardly all the day, inner contact, that is what the requirement. The pranam will bear its right fruit. Pranam, mother seriousness. She is busy with something or dealing with the hostile forces. That time you will be complaining, we will be feeling serious that mother is actually ignoring me. Nothing like this. Mother knows. If you keep the right contact with her inwardly all the day, inward contact with her all the day, the pranam will bear the right fruit. And if you will be the right conditions to receive, right contact, right condition, these are the requirement, right contact and the right conditions to receive. I mean, mostly in the course, I mean inner contact. Everything is inner. Only inner contact, if you can be able to receive, that receptivity is there, in which one either feels one with her or in one contact with her, one with her or in one in contact with her, aware of her presence, or at the very last turn towards her always. So if you have got the inner contact, you can feel one with her, one contact with her, aware of her presence, and finally you can find turn towards her always. That is the thing. You can find her force is there, the pressure of her force can be bearable, and if you are receptive, inwardly you are attached. Thank you for now. We'll see tomorrow.